mic is muted. Just give me a second. Sheesh. Freaking hair. Dang. We almost about ready. Just give me a second though. I'm trying to see. This hair is fucking tickling me. Trying to see if this is gonna work out. You dig? Hold up. Oh yeah, let me start streaming on TikTok too. Give me a second. Live on TikTok, YouTube, Twitch. You know what I'm saying? Shit. But damn, trying to get my whole setup straight real quick. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, everybody gotta be 18 and over for this stream. You know what I'm saying? I might be saying some shit that your parents don't agree with, so you know what I'm saying? If you ain't an adult yourself, you know, you might as well exit stage left or right, however you gonna feel safe, you know what I'm saying? But in the meantime, in between time, we're gonna get started. I got this video about the aliens that landed in Las Vegas. I don't believe in aliens, but we're gonna check it out anyway. I think aliens are an excuse to intellectualize your thoughts. People just say, "Oh, it's aliens" instead. It's easier. But I like to use my brain, so we're gonna watch the video and see what happens. You dig? Hold on, let me see which one we got. Alright. It's from the Truth Is channel. I don't know if y'all watch that channel, but if y'all do, go over there and like and, you know, follow, share, and all that stuff for that. And some of his content is pretty good. Otherwise I wouldn't be watching it myself, you know what I'm saying? But hold on, let me move this camera real quick, y'all. Sorry. There we go. About to play some Battlefield, watch some videos, and chill for a minute, you know what I'm saying? On 4th of July. It's hot as hell in Las Vegas, so I'm staying in the house. What's up, bro? How you doing? How you say your name? Obek? My bad if I pronounced it wrong, you know what I'm saying? I'm a high school dropout. But I'm still here. I made it this far, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I guess congratulations to myself. You dig? Thanks for the likes. I appreciate that, man. But yeah, I gotta get some video of that new ball, the Sphere. Actually, let's pull that up. We can watch that. Las Vegas Sphere, right? That shit's crazy. I mean, whatever. We already got a pyramid and an obelisk out here. We might as well have a big ass ball. A big ass black ball with a bunch of LEDs on it. It's crazy. Warship type shit out here. We got a black pyramid and a black ball or a sphere. That's crazy. Well. Anyway. Alright, let's check out this video. Shit, let me turn down this music a little bit. Oh yeah, I'm listening to this beat I made last night. If y'all on YouTube or Twitch and y'all hear it, let me know if y'all like it or not. If y'all don't like it, my apologies, I suck. I'm just getting started, but you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna take, what? My bad, I'm looking at Battlefield. His arm is clipping through his water bottle on his outfit. Sheesh, EA. Yeah, this is EA. EA makes so much money. Simple stuff like that is crazy. But anyway, yeah. Let's get back to this Las Vegas Sphere. Let me see if I can find some video on this shit, bro. Cause that thing is so interesting to me, man. They said they spent billions of dollars on it. Homeless people and whiteys going to the moon. I mean, building a black sphere in the desert. Looks cool though. I'm not mad. I'm not complaining. I like it. Oh snap! Look at that. Sheesh. That's so cool. It looks like a big eyeball coming out of the ground. It says "Hello World" on it. That's creepy as hell. I don't know if y'all seen Space Odyssey. I think it's Space Odyssey 2001. But that's Hal coming out of the ground. I got 2 videos up of it right now. That's crazy. We're just gonna look at videos of this. It's just, damn. It's a modern marvel right there. The architecture to put up something like that, pretty masterful. That's crazy, impressive. I wonder what that demonic ass shit say though. You dig? Yeah, that shit is so cool. Is there any more new video though? I don't want to see no like rendered video. I want to see actual footage, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's probably the same as the one I just saw. I can't wait till that shit is finished, low key. I'm definitely going in there at least once. All right, let's check. Ooh, what is that? That's cool. Damn, look at that. Hold on, my bad. I pushed the wrong button. Look at that shit. Now, if that ain't cool, I don't know what it is, bro. Damn, that shit finna be crazy. I hate to question why, but when I see that, it makes me want to ask why, but I hate the question why. I think how is a more relevant question, but why can be, I guess, important too sometimes, but I just hate it sometimes. You know? Or maybe you don't, I don't know. Sheesh, look at that. That's crazy. don't know. I'm in awe. What can I say? Perfection. That's crazy, bro. Whoa. That shit's amazing. Damn, I don't know what to say. I probably said that already. Whatever they doing up in there, I'm going. That's gotta be the coolest thing I ever seen, man. Wow. It's blue the whole time though when they showing it. But that's cool though. Sheesh. What else? Ain't no more new video? When they turn that thing on every day though, this gonna be crazy. Let's see if they show some video on this one. Nah, they're just gonna talk about it. No thanks. Las Vegas, man. Crazy. All right, let's get into this video real quick. I gotta turn the music down because I know he got his own music, so let me turn the music down real quick. All right, let's get it.
Hey guys, I hope all is well.
Let's
To the
skip
truth
ahead a little
narrow.
bit.
The story was of an
All right, let me preface this by saying I do not believe in aliens, but let's watch it anyway because you gotta have an open mind.
The Truth Network now.
And make sure to follow me on my new channel at It's Dee's Corner.
You can
Oh,
find
she got
both
her own
channels
channel.
tagged in the
That's
description of this video or on my main channel page. Now, let's get right into it.
All right. Cool.
Last month in June, the world was shocked when a video of a Las Vegas family went viral. The story was of an incident that happened back in April that claimed to be a real alien crash landing happening in a
right.
family's backyard. The footage showed a family
Crazy.
talking to the police, claiming to have heard a loud sound, and then claiming to have seen an 8 to 10 feet tall green creature in their backyard. The person
Stop
on
the
the call
cap.
said whatever was in his backyard wasn't human. Alien sightings happen often, but a few things made this one stick out from the rest. For starters, a police officer near the location of the family was on
Oh, he
duty,
saw it?
speaking to a person with his body cam recording, and was able to catch a green-looking object in the sky falling towards Earth. What further validated the officer's body cam were the neighbors in the area reporting seeing similar objects in the sky. There was also the neighbor's ring door camera footage where a loud boom was heard.
That's pretty weird.
This recording was reported to be from the same day of the incident. Even the police officer that responded to the call made by the family has stated he didn't believe this incident was a hoax and generally believed the family thought they saw aliens in their backyard.
It was like a big creature.
A big creature?
Yeah, like a long.
I'm not going to BS you guys. One of my partners said they saw something fall out of the sky too, so that's
Yes.
why I'm kind of curious.
That's
See
right.
anything
That's what
land
they see.
in your backyard? Or
They see like a big, that's what they say. They see like a big...
A couple days after the story broke the news, the boy who called the police went on YouTube and gave his account of what happened on that night, claiming he was outside working on a truck with his father when out of nowhere he heard a big loud boom.
So this is what happened to me. Keep in mind, this is midnight and I'm fixing a truck in my backyard. And I hear something fall from the sky. I turn around, the only thing I see is a big light falling from the sky. And moments after, I feel a big impact and a bang, sort of like a big impact fall.
He then claims they went to check it out, only to see two 10-foot tall green creatures with glowing eyes in their backyard.
So to say, when I tried to look at the object, it was all blurry, not my vision, but only the backyard area. And I hear thousands of footsteps around me. Maybe a couple seconds later, the blurriness was gone. So when that happened, the only thing I can see in the backyard is a tall creature, probably around 8, 10 feet tall, very thin.
He claims he then called the police, which led to the footage of the police responding to the incident that went viral. In this video, the kid also claims that where the UFO crashed in his backyard left a circular marking on the ground.
So they went in the backyard, and one of the officers pointed at the floor, and it was a perfect circle. Here's a photo of the circle.
Uh-oh. A circle.
The kid stated this as proof to what he claimed to have seen. The situation got even more attention when
Where's
the
the
family
circle?
was reporting black trucks were circulating their home at all hours, and also the police has set up cameras for a few days to stake out the location just in case the aliens return. Many on the internet saw this as the definitive proof they were waiting for. In their eyes, aliens were real, and this family was
Aliens are
just
real?
visited by them.
That's funny.
So many people were infatuated with this story as they felt aliens were always real, and this finally showed they were among us. While everyone was talking about this and
Stop the
spreading the
cap.
story online, not many people actually looked into it to see if there was any truth to it. Unlike
Nobody
most
does.
people, I wasn't so sure about this so-called alien sighting the world seems so obsessed about. At first, just like everybody else, I had plenty of questions, and I wondered, could this really have been true? Did this UFO really crash land in a family's backyard? And were the members of the
no.
family really able to spot these two 10-foot tall aliens?
Hell
Well,
no.
if you look at all the evidence that was presented, it's hard to write it all off as just another hoax. But after taking some time to look into the situation, I believe this is exactly what this is. Just another
What, a
hoax,
hoax?
and I'm
Yeah,
going
of
to
course.
explain exactly why. First red flag was the location of the so-called sighting.
Aliens aren't
This
real,
all
that's
happened
the
in Las
first red
Vegas.
flag.
Las Vegas is near Area 51, where many people claim to have seen aliens thousands of times, and each of those being unproven. It's just
Right.
too stereotypical for an alien sighting to be in that area. Out of all the places in the world, why would it be seen in Las Vegas? The second red flag to me was the way the kid described the alien. Exactly like hundreds of films depict
Exactly like
aliens,
everybody
tall
else.
creatures with green skin and glowing eyes. It just sounds like a generic alien depiction to me. The third red flag was the fact that we
That
are in
was it.
2023 and just about everybody has a high resolution camera in their pockets. How wasn't this family able to take any pictures or footage of the alien in their
Of this
backyard?
so-called
Nowadays, anything that happens is caught on video. It's just too
Exactly.
hard to
Right
believe they
away.
couldn't get any footage of this sighting. The fourth red flag to me was the question, what happened to the UFO after it crashed? Did the
Yeah.
UFO just disappear or did it vanish into thin air?
Like
Where
the
are the
plane
rest
at
of
the
the parts of the
Pentagon?
UFO if it crash landed in the backyard? Did it explode? Were there pieces all over the ground? It just doesn't make any sense. The fifth red flag to me
Uh-oh,
was the
a
markings
circle.
on the ground that the kid reported to have been left there after the crash. According to the kid, these markings left on the ground in his backyard appeared after the UFO crashed. The thing
Stop
is,
the cap.
there's Google Map footage showing the backyard that clearly shows the circular markings that he claimed
been
to have
there.
been from the UFO have been there for a long time, way before the crash even happened.
That's crazy.
Angel, the main witness, suggested the circle might have been created when an unknown
Exactly.
object landed in the yard. Social media
Bullshit.
sleuths have since pointed out that the circular image has been viewable via Google Earth for more than a year.
Damn.
This directly
Google
proves
Earth
either
snitched on
two
him.
things. One, the kid, for whatever reason, didn't know the markings were already there. Or two, he is straight up lying and used this to prove his lie. The sixth red flag was the so-called ring camera footage where the loud boom was heard. This again has been debunked, as the ring camera footage was from a couple weeks before and did not happen on the same day of the crash landing.
Intimated to us the video was recorded by one of his neighbors, and the audio was from the April 30th UFO crash. It wasn't. The security camera video was recorded in mid-April, according to the man first posted the clip. He doesn't want a name used, but says the recording was from a fireball that passed over his home in the southwestern part of the valley 2 weeks prior
So
to the
video
alleged
wasn't
alien
even
encounter.
about the aliens.
This was
That's
yet
crazy.
another lie the kid told, as he claimed the ring camera footage was from the same exact day.
That's all they
The
do is
seventh
lie.
red flag to me has to be the fact that it's really just a teenage kid who claims to have seen the alien. The news keeps reporting that it's the family that saw the alien, including the mother and father, which are the
Ain't
adults in
nobody
the
see
house.
it like
But this
that.
is not true. In the police footage, the officer asked both parents if they seen the aliens, with the dad saying no,
They said,
stating
"Hell
that it
nah."
was only his boys that seen it. And when the officer asked the mother,
seen it.
she also denied seeing it.
Did you see anything land in your backyard, or
They see like a big, that's what they say. They see like a big something with light.
did you see it? No?
You may be asking, but what about the police officer body cam footage showing the UFO-looking
July.
object falling out of the sky? Well, that was actually a magnesium meteor According to the American Meteor Society,
Magnesium
around the
meteor.
same time the UFO was spotted in Las Vegas, there was a meteorite spotted in the area by many different people. This sighting was around 40 minutes before the kid made that 911 call, claiming that there was aliens in his backyard. If you were to ask me what I believe happened that night, it's
capping like a
simple. I
motherfucker.
think the kid was outside with his brother when he saw the meteorite in the sky. He probably thought it would be the perfect opportunity to claim to see aliens for clout or just because he's a kid. He could have possibly freaked out his parents, claiming to have seen an alien in the
I got shot in the
backyard.
back. I
The
knew it
parents,
too.
scared, probably forced him to call 911, which led to the officers arriving at the house. The fact that an officer saw the object in the sky gave the story some validation and a reason to
Give it a
go
little
viral. I don't think the kid saw any alien in his backyard, as it's easy to see he was lying about the whole thing.
Aliens
Not a
ain't
conspiracy
real, that's
theory.
why.
I'm not making this story out for clout or fame. I just want to tell you what happened to me and my family.
The family has been private ever since it went
cap.
viral, and I believe this is to avoid embarrassment. It's obvious the kid made up a story, and the family, for whatever reason, went along with it. Now, I would say at first, I thought it could possibly have been staged by the government, possibly
government?
being a
No.
Project Bluebeam
They don't need to do
operation.
that.
Project Bluebeam, for those who don't know, is an alleged secret operation that's being done by the
Yeah, this is
government
not
elite. The
Project
purpose of Project
Bluebeam, though,
Bluebeam
sorry.
is to
Good
use
job.
hologram technology
They just
to
wanna stick
stage
that
either
in
an
every
alien
conversation.
invasion or the return of Christ. There's a lot behind this theory that I can't break all down in this video, but if you guys want to see a full video
watch the
breakdown on
video.
Project Bluebeam, comment Project Bluebeam below. But like I was saying, at first,
Project
it sounded
Bluebeam.
like it could have been Project Bluebeam. The fact that it happened so close to Area 51, where the government is known to test unknown technology, caught my attention. Also, the fact that many people saw something in the sky, which is exactly what Project Bluebeam is going to be used for. To top it all off, the fact the police were so
can't walk
convinced
up a
with very
hill.
little information all seemed like a coordinated plan, and to me proved they were all a
said
part of it.
Project Bluebeam,
But
like
after
you know
further
exactly
looking
what
into
it's
it,
gonna be
I'm
used
pretty
for.
sure it was just another hoax the media blew up. What do you think, D?
I have to admit, when I first heard this story, I was very intrigued by it, only because all of the dots that were connecting back and forth, the then video, the fact that there was something shooting through the sky, the police officer
Damn.
saying that he saw something going through the sky, and then the video of the other officer asking other people if they had saw something else going through the sky. All of those things right there actually made me feel like the family might have been telling the truth. But the minute that I saw the
You're
video of the
capping,
kid
bro.
speaking about it, it itself didn't seem very truthful. It seemed like there was patches in his story, and the way that he was telling his story made it sound like he had already planned it all
Because it's a
out.
lie,
But
that's
what I found even crazier about this situation, besides everything that had connected
No
at the
aliens in
moment,
Vegas,
was the fact
other than
that
the ones
not
on
only was
Fremont
it
Street.
plastered all over social media, but the news companies were covering the story. That right there was just bizarre because
Exactly.
normally these things would just stay on social media.
Hey,
but
got
for
you.
some reason, they wanted to give this situation more light, put it on the front page for everyone to see.
Anytime you
And
see
I
the
believe that
news
the fact that the
covering
news
the
pushed
same
it so
story
much that they
all
could have been using this as another tactic to try to make people lose their faith in God. I only say this
The
because so
psyop.
many people think that the existence of
Aliens are
aliens
real
would
for
contradict
whatever
God.
reason.
And we can clearly
Exactly.
see that the people who are ruling the world are pushing an agenda against God.
You know, I
They
have
want you
to
to
agree
believe in
with you.
aliens,
That's
'cause
exactly
it's
what
not
I
God,
was
that's
thinking
why.
as well. I saw all the media companies reporting about this
scientism.
and talking about this and
Scientists
pushing
out
this so
there.
heavily. On social media, it was going crazy.
Scientism
It
is
was
a
almost
religion.
like the submarine situation. It was pretty much about the same amount of attention. That it makes
Exactly,
you
just
wonder
like the
why they were
submarine.
pushing this so much with very little evidence. There wasn't really
Right.
much evidence. And okay, yes, the police
just want you to
officer claims
believe.
to have seen the sighting of it, and then also the other police officer went and spoke to the family and didn't label it a hoax. But he didn't really do a large investigation on the spot. He went
Right.
around, looked around with his flashlight, and
That
then
was it.
called it a day. He went along his very way. So it was just not enough
the little
information
kid
to
in the
make it such
picture.
a big story. But it shows
funny.
that the media, every time that aliens are brought up, this is a story that's always ran. This is something that it might
Yeesh.
not be global news like this time. It might not be something that catches the whole internet's attention like it happened in this situation. But the media has always been pushing this alien agenda
They want
because
you
they
to
want
believe in
people to
aliens.
believe in aliens. And I believe is exactly why you said. Because if people believe in aliens, less people believe in God. You know,
Exactly.
science largely tries to
Scientism.
contradict God in many ways. And
course.
for example, one of the bases of science is the Big Bang Theory, and the Big Bang
Big
Theory
Bang
goes
Theory
completely against God. It's like
stupid.
trying to disprove God by saying that life just
Exactly.
happened on its own and it wasn't by a divine creator. And I believe this alien agenda that's been being pushed so heavily is because of that. And like I've also said in the past, I find it interesting that Aleister Crowley, the biggest occultist in the world, a known Satanist, a person that claimed to have channeled the fallen angel, he drew the fallen angel he claimed to have channeled, and it looks exactly like an alien. It looks exactly what Hollywood depicts aliens and what the media depicts aliens. So I've always said that I believe that aliens are really just fallen angels. I've always felt that the elite have been using the alien agenda to make people believe that these fallen angels are really just aliens.
Yeah, I see your point. And this whole situation, I feel like goes to show how much we can be distracted by something that is happening on social media, how we cannot believe everything that we are seeing on social media, and it shows how the media outlets can manipulate the perspective of the masses.
Yeah, that's exactly my point. We see this time and time again. They spin any story whichever way they want, and that's what the people believe. That's what the people buy into. Because at the end of the day, they are the voice of the government in a way. They are the voice that many people take as the truth, you know? So when the media reports it,
when
the news reports it, a lot of people go with it as fact and they don't ever really look into it. And that's what happened in this situation. Regarding Project Bluebeam, like I said, I thought that it could have been that at the beginning, because if we look at the hologram technology nowadays, it does appear like it's advancing at a rapid pace. And this is truly what Project Bluebeam was all about. It was about creating UFO sightings or the return of Christ using hologram technology, convincing people of either these two scenarios in order to manipulate them. And like I said at first, this is what it looked like to me. And I wonder what you guys think. You guys can let me know below. I must say that we're living in very strange times where lies with enough people repeating them could be considered truth. This is what seems to have happened in this situation. So many people promoted this story, not
Exactly. So many people promoted this story, and after 15 minutes of this video that we just watched, still no aliens exist. But, you know, like I said, people can believe whatever they want. So, you know, if that's floats your boat, then congratulations, man. Oh, yeah, let's get back to this beat. I like this beat, but I gotta add some more stuff to it, take some stuff. I don't know. I'm gonna make some more beats later tonight. But if y'all listening on YouTube or Twitch, if y'all watching, I mean, let me know if y'all, you know what I mean, like the beat, or if it's ass, it's trash, you know what I mean? Tell me what y'all think, man. I'm trying to become a producer at the age of 40. If y'all didn't know I was 40 years old, there you go, a little bit of information for you. I'm not 40 yet, actually. My birthday's August 30th, which is a little bit more information, I guess. Damn, I shouldn't be giving up all this information on me for free, especially. But, you know, whatever. We're family, we're friends, you know what I mean? You're in my house, me casa. Is that what, that's how they say it? I only speak English and Ebonics, so I don't know. But, yeah, man, I'm looking for some more videos to watch. So if anybody got some funny shit or something they want me to see, yeah, let me know. Throw it in the chat. I'll watch it. Shit, man. Oh, Charleston White on Ja Morant. Let's listen to that real quick. Charleston White always got some funny shit to say, so let's listen to that.
Nike won't even drop it. Go Vicky.
Yeah. Hold on, shout out Real Life Productions. You know what I mean? They courtesy, you know, thank you for the video. Like I said, they got some good shit too. Go over there and subscribe and like to their channel too. I'm pretty sure if y'all watching my shit, you might like they shit, cause you know what I'm saying? But yeah, let's get into the video real quick. Let me turn the music down. Alright, let's go. Here we go. Charleston White.
And Charles, real quick, I gotta get your thoughts. Ja Morant, 25 games. Do you feel that's enough for this nigga suspension?
25 game suspension.
I don't mean say this nigga.
Yeah, I think they supposed to sign him up for the 60 days in jail program that they be put on the A&E channel.
Yeah, 60 days in. I like that show.
25 game plus 60 days on that A&E channel jail station.
He said it was a fake gun, though. He actually had another video showing how fake the gun was.
What took him so long to say that?
What took him so long to say that?
No, this wasn't no real gun. That wasn't a fake. What took him so goddamn long?
Yeah. So 25 games.
25 games.
He's losing $7 million.
Damn,
missing the
$7
$7
million.
That nigga made $200 million. And then Nike won't even drop him. Man, I'm mad they treating this little old spoiled entitled
definitely ain't
kid.
dropping him.
Yeah, man, he's supposed to be punished severely.
Okay, there you go. Shout out.
Yeah, they supposed to Michael Vick his.
No one wants to get Michael Vick.
Yeah.
Can you play
Become a
GTA?
sports announcer.
I haven't played GTA.
But now,
so long.
homie, they
PC GTA. Hold on. Let me start the video. PC GTA or just like, I mean, cause don't nobody play fucking GTA on the Xbox, right? So you must be talking about PC. Holy smokes! I just been playing Battlefield lately, low key, trying to keep my hand-eye coordination up. You know what I mean? But I like GTA, but I haven't played it on PC yet with all the new like. I mean, what y'all be role playing and shit on GTA, acting like it's PC, yeah. Y'all be role playing and shit. I don't know. I haven't got into it yet. I could though. I got a 3090 Ti with a i9 100K or some shit like that. So I got the PC to run it, but I don't know, man. And like all the microtransactions and shit in that game. I hate games with microtransactions. Cause you know what I mean? Make you feel broke and shit. It's tough in real life. Then they want me to ball out on the goddamn video. I'm just joking. But nah, on some real shit though. I don't know, man. Why? You got a server or something? If you got a server, send me the invite. You know what I'm saying? We'll see what's popping. Cause I am a loner. I ain't got no friends. I mean, my friends that I used to kick it with, you know how that shit go. But you can't take everybody with you when you're going on the path sometimes, you know what I mean? They be on their own path, you dig? Plus they a lot younger than me though, so they got shit they gotta do. But yeah, if you got a server or something, hit me up. Oh shit, why this nigga driving all the way up in there like that, bro? Holy shit. Motherfucker got me shot in the back. He ain't got no server. All right, let's start the video back over, man. All right, let's watch Charleston White on Ja Morant.
That's enough for this nigga's suspension, man. I don't mean to say this nigga.
Yeah, I think they supposed to sign him up for the 60 days in jail program. That they be.
Hold on, that shit.
Hey, Charles, real quick, I gotta get your thoughts. Ja Morant, 25 games. Do you feel that's enough for this nigga's suspension, man?
He said, hell no.
I don't mean to say this nigga.
Yeah, I think they supposed to sign him up for the 60 days in jail program that they be putting on the A&E channel.
No, wait.
Everybody,
He actually
25 games plus 60 days on that A&E channel jail station.
He said it was a fake gun, though. He actually had another video showing how fake the gun was.
What took him so long to say that? Hey, no, this wasn't no real gun. It wasn't fake. Wow. No, if that was, what took him so goddamn long?
Yeah. So 25 games back. He's losing $7 million. Missing the 25
That ain't
games.
shit. That nigga made $200 million. And then Nike won't even drop him. Man, I'm mad they treating this little old spoiled entitled kid. Yeah, man, he's supposed to be punished severely.
Severely.
Okay, there you go. Shout out.
Yeah, they supposed to Michael Vick his.
No one wants to get Michael Vick.
Yeah.
Become a sports announcer.
But nah, homie, they shout out to his PR team.
Shout out to his PR team. Shoe still released. Nike still put it out.
Shout out to his PR team, homie.
Nike ain't tripping. They about that dollar. They want the money. That's
you
it.
You got to get him credit. That's all I can say. You have to get him credit because they waited long enough to give. Yeah. So they let the sentiments die out. The clap for his head had simmered down. And he started showing empathy. See, at first he was very he didn't show no. Yeah, he was very arrogant about it. But man, let's get a kid a break. He only a kid with a bunch of goddamn money that want to live out a fantasy or just want to be a tough guy and a gangster. He hadn't really hurt nobody.
Right? He ain't did nothing wrong. Real life. Alright. Damn, bro. All right, let's see what else we got here. Oh, actually, I can use this one. My bad. Let's just go here with it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't gotta be all up in my business and shit. No way. Hey, thank you. Appreciate it. All right. Let's see what else we got here real quick. All right, entitled women. Let's check that out. We're gonna watch some entitled women for a second, but first let's actually let me actually try to lock in real quick. Try to lock in, see if I can get killed. But I've been fucking around with the wrong shit the whole time. I barely saw the top of his head. That's crazy. I knew he was somewhere around. Fuck it, let's go back.
Grenade, get down! We occupy Charlie 1. Objective Charlie 2. That boy.
Come on, man.
Reloading now!
I was hoping he'd look back through that door.
Замечена техника!
Oh, and then I got hit by a grenade. Yeesh. I stepped him with the motherfucking what's the name? Hit fire. Man, they holding it down. I ain't gonna lie, they holding it down, low-key. Damn, I shouldn't have switched guns. I could have just kept the AR up, too. I tried to switch to the pistol. Got deaded trying to do some Rambo shit. I'm just gonna jump back in there again.
Our forces are advancing to take Charlie 2.
Holy shit, bro. I couldn't even make it down. Oh yeah, it's 4th of July still, so it's basically still the weekend. I forgot. The sweats are still on. Damn, that nigga's on the roof with the gun. Oh, that's funny. Alright, whatever. Let's look at some entitled girls. I can't fucking kill nobody. Every time I kill somebody, they kill me.
Date a woman and then potentially marry her if she were to do adult content.
Wait. What's she talking about? Oh, okay. Let's go. They hating on each other. Let's go.
Would you actually date a woman and then potentially marry her if she were to do adult content?
Yeah. Okay. So I've answered this before quite a few times. I'm starting to actually think about changing my answer to this.
Should.
Previously, I said I'd be okay dating a girl who did OF so long as she's never done
with another
content
guy.
with other men.
Mm-hmm.
That was my previous answer. Although after some recent experiences with,
you saying
I see that feather? What the? You see that little feather thing?
I did see that.
I'm starting. No offense to some of you guys here who do OnlyFans, but there's been a pattern of behavior from some of the OnlyFans girls we've had on the show, and you guys have been wonderful so far. But I think I just would not. I'm starting to lean towards like even if she's never done anything with a guy before on camera. I'm starting to lean towards I would not date a girl who has done OnlyFans, even if it was solo content. My previous answer was if she's done solo content and never done anything with a guy, that's fine.
You didn't provide the reasoning.
Yeah, why
wouldn't
but
you?
I think it's situational.
Yeah.
Would it
What
not
changed?
be? Because a lot of OnlyFans
he don't want
girls
to.
are very rude. One, very entitled to. Very make so much money doing nothing that they have literally no sense of reality and just f***ing rude and
based.
And so, but like, I know I'm not any of that.
Hold on, that's
at
funny.
all.
She
And
said what?
rude, one, very.
I'm starting to lean towards I would not date a girl who behavior from some of the OnlyFans girls we've had on the show, and you guys have been
all
wonderful
rude,
so far.
toxic
But
and shit.
I think I just would not. I'm starting to lean towards like even if she's never done anything with a guy before on camera. I'm starting to lean towards I would not date a girl who has done OnlyFans, even if it was solo content. My previous answer was if she's done solo content and never done anything with a guy, that's fine.
You didn't provide the reasoning.
Yeah,
why wouldn't
but
you?
I think it's situational.
Yeah.
Would it
What
not
changed?
be? Because a lot of OnlyFans girls are very rude. One, very entitled to. Very make so much money doing nothing that they have literally no sense of reality and just f***ing rude and
based.
And so, but
Yes.
like I know I'm not any of that at all, and I have an OnlyFans, and we've had very good interactions. So I think not trying to say like I
don't think you can. But what would be your reasoning?
It's well, you're done, Julia. I mean, you've done content with your now boyfriend, so it's over.
I know I'm out.
It's over.
I just had to make sure I was out. That was all.
It's
That's the only reason why I
it's
did it.
donezo for us, but
I was trying to friend zone you, Brian.
friend zones,
That's why I
good
did it.
times, good times. Sorry. So what was the question though?
So what's your reasoning? She provided her reasoning, but what's yours?
What's your reason?
Why wouldn't you nowadays date an OF girl? What changed?
Yeah, so I mean, well, first off, just kind of to touch on my previous answer, there's obviously a spectrum, right? I mean, you can be OnlyFans, there could be even no nudity, it could be like lingerie shit.
Correct.
So all the way to like fucking bad dragons. I don't know if you guys are
What is that?
bad dragons, just like doing some like really kink related requests that might, you know, not that there's necessarily anything that I have anything against certain kinks, but like that's more than taking tasteful lingerie photos. But I think it just, I don't know. I've had some bad experiences recently with some OnlyFans girls, so it's left a bad taste in my mouth. Not romantic anything, but just like on this show. Behavioral.
Okay.
And I think that
like unprofessional?
Unprofessional.
Is one way.
It's a value thing. Their values are very different.
It's a little bit of a value thing.
I think that should come down to the people though, and not that they're OF.
I kind of agree with that. Yeah, I think
it's a values.
Yeah.
Because there's some girls who are trust fund girls.
Correlation doesn't equate to causation, right?
And they haven't posted taken a picture, may even still be virgins. But
yeah, it's also a perception thing too. And
for sure.
I mean, what's become apparent to me is like, in the same way that women have a lot of options, and you know, you're going to pick the best option.
Correct.
As a guy, why? If you have options as a guy, why pick a girl who does OnlyFans versus a girl who doesn't? Because I don't think for most guys, OnlyFans is, it can be in neutral, but I don't think it's ever going to be like, oh, a girl has an OnlyFans, that's a pro. Now, perhaps the money you make from it might be.
He tripping.
I think a lot of guys don't, if I can be honest, frankly, don't care about a woman's income.
Fuck that.
I agree.
Most men
I
don't
agree
care.
about that, but I disagree about the fact that they don't care if a girl is an OnlyFans. I dated this guy who was really about it. Like, he wanted to make content with me. I never made content with him, but he wanted to make content with me.
There's definitely guys out there that will, certainly will, and do date women who
No, like, he promoted
OnlyFans.
it. He promoted it to me. Like, he's like, let's do
He was
this.
like,
he was
let's do
excited.
it. That's fun.
Sure, but I mean,
trying to get
I
that
mean,
money.
that's also a low key way people try and get in. Like, hey, baby, you want to collab, and they have like one follower. Like,
well, it's just almost a question of optimizing and I'm not trying to like this.
No, it's being logical.
It's just optimizing your potential partner. So in the same way,
results.
like everything being equal, would you rather date a guy who makes $100,000 or a guy who makes $1 million? Everything being equal, you're gonna pick the guy that makes $1 million. Same way as would you rather date a woman who doesn't have OnlyFans, doesn't have her nudes?
Unfortunately, love and feelings are non-logical.
Fuck all
and
that
it's
shit.
not based off of
a
factual thing.
He said sure.
But I will say that being somebody who does have an OnlyFans and being in a very healthy relationship, the pros of having an OnlyFans, I have become so much more in touch with my sexuality.
Oh yeah.
Like my boyfriend is beyond in heaven with sex, like for sure.
He's
He's
beyond in heaven.
Beyond in heaven with sex.
I also feel like it also too like makes you like more aware of other people's personal space and what people have like boundaries. Like
what are they talking about? You can
like,
learn
you
that.
You have to have that kind of
other
communication
ways.
with somebody in order to like create content with others,
Making it seem
and
like that's
you
the
bring
only
that
way
to
to
all your
learn.
like relationships because you become like mentally aware of like so many things that
Justification. It's funny.
I don't necessarily think you have to do
Justified
OnlyFans to be aware of that,
Yeah,
but
they
I see
do.
what you mean. Like
But
it just it helps, sure.
You definitely think about it, yeah.
You see a different side of people through OF that you wouldn't see otherwise. Like I have people who you see normal and they'll come into my chat and then they'll come into my OnlyFans and it's like, oh, so you're like this, all right.
But I will say that I have met a lot of OnlyFans girls, and
Hey,
I
what's
think
up, y'all?
you're like, if we were to group
y'all
it and like think of on average, I would not, as a guy, I would not date the average
crazy right
stereotype
now
of an
on
OnlyFans girl. I would not. Either. However, I'm not most OnlyFans girls.
Yeah,
and
I
through my
mean-
actions, it's very like loud and clear.
Yeah, and I don't think that every single like obviously there's some OF girls that are fucking hustlers that are like gonna play dudes or they're gonna be they might have certain dark triad personality traits. I don't think that's you could be like a super cool like even low body count
Holy,
girl with a
why are there so many
OnlyFans.
guys down
I mean
there?
there's some girls who claim
crazy.
virgin OnlyFans. I mean it's sure I'm sure it's the case,
The
but
first time I did put like the first
Happy
time
4th of
anyone
July
had ever
to
seen
everybody.
a new photo of me was
Independence Day. I'm Native
Did you
American,
start
so it's
out
kind of
doing
weird. but
OnlyFans first,
happy
or did you
Independence
do
Day.
other things before you did OnlyFans?
I've been the reason why I started it was because I needed to make enough money to move to Los Angeles.
But were you doing like content before then?
music,
I think
all
that
of
makes a
yeah.
difference because like we're Twitch streamers and then we progress from doing Twitch to creating
Oh,
OnlyFans
okay.
content because the audience is there.
Exactly.
So it's
there,
kind of
like, why
different.
not? I didn't. Yeah.
When you start out like just
I already
being an
had the
OnlyFans
platform, so I was
Exactly.
like, I need to monetize this and to be able to move and start the life that
Right.
I want.
I think that's a little bit of the difference when there's somebody who just does an OnlyFans and they're an OnlyFans girl.
Right. I'm not like, oh my god, I want to be.
God damn, bro.
I want to go like.
Don't
that's
mean
my
no
goal
a lot
in
of
life.
times.
It's not like
you
a,
know,
not
Holy
a
shit.
dig at OnlyFans girls in general,
Fuck.
but just like I think it's different when you're
Got his
starting
ass,
off
though.
being a content creator from a
Had
different
to
platform
move and shake a
then
little bit,
transition.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
I mean I think the other thing too
Oh,
is
got your
that
ass too.
if you want to have children, there's a concern there.
I don't.
So I mean, if
Yeah.
I mean,
Holy
look,
I've
I
seen the
want to have
meme
kids.
about the girl saying like my kids can just cry in a
Wow, I
Ferrari.
should have stayed
Yeah.
over
Yeah.
there.
I was like, bitch, like true, but like that's
Oh,
fucked
yeah.
up.
I mean,
funny.
I had this
Kids
whole
can cry in a
conversation with my
Ferrari.
aunt. She's a
OnlyFans
private investigator.
moms.
Oh, hold on just a sec.
Bender the Offender donated
Makes sense, though.
$99.
Checks out.
The thing about some of girls is that they fail to consider that if they have a child, they think it will not impact that child.
I don't think
mean,
they care, bro.
I don't think that's a fair take. No, we are aware that there's going to be consequences we'll have to face, but we will
Justifying
face
it
those
is more
consequences
important.
once
I mean, as humans,
that will actually come to be.
as humans, we
But it's
all
like-
make all kinds of
Exactly.
choices, good choices, bad choices,
Right.
everything
Of
like
course.
that.
Everything
I feel
has
like
consequence. Yeah.
trying to say that because you're an OnlyFans person, that like that's gonna be the one thing that your kid's just gonna like be like, oh,
Like
no.
hold on to? Yeah, no.
Like there could be abusive home or like all kinds of things that could be
Drugs,
so negative
alcohol,
in
yeah.
their life. Like I don't think like you could just.
Maybe
I
what
think
you- what
it's
you're
so
saying.
funny though, like
Right, we
honestly,
hear you.
like how there's
But you're
people who
making
go
a new
out there
issue,
and will
though,
sleep
you
with
know?
like 10 people in one night, and then a girl will post like a nude photo on
That's
OnlyFans.
what I'm
That's
about.
such a
Just
good
like,
point.
listen,
Yeah.
Here we go.
actually,
Here's some more
you do things
justification.
behind closed doors.
Take
That's-
responsibility
and this
for
person is real
yourself.
and can actually
And if
stand
you're
and
Yeah.
a
be
good
who they
parent,
are
you're not
in front of
exposing your
anyone.
child to that. You're not like
But I still
sharing your social media with them and forcing them to look at your photos and everything like that. It's just not going to happen.
Okay, men don't want either of those.
No, but I'm actually thinking.
No, but I know what you're saying.
I'm thinking about men, but I'm not saying in regards to what men want.
Well, I know what you're saying.
Holy
like
shit.
A girl who doesn't have OnlyFans, she could have like a sordid past, like super high body count, and like meet a new guy, and the guy might not be privy or aware of like how promiscuous she previously was, whereas like he might compare that girl to a girl who does OnlyFans who slept with one guy and be like, no, to the OnlyFans girls versus the girl who's like slept with 100 men before but doesn't have OnlyFans.
Like majority of your viewers will probably still value the girl who doesn't have OnlyFans as higher compared to a girl who has OnlyFans.
I love C5.
Wouldn't you agree?
Wait,
holy smokes.
I have a feeling that majority of your viewers most likely will still value the girl who doesn't have OnlyFans, but
has 100 body count.
High body count. Let's just say 100. That's ridiculous.
I mean, I don't know, because
Compared to a girl who has it.
a lot of these viewers are keeping my lights on, so.
I mean, if the choice is between a girl who has a body count of 100 and doesn't have OnlyFans versus a girl who does have OnlyFans but she's been with one guy, that's shitty either way. But like, I think in that scenario, if those are the only two options I have, I think I'd prefer the girl with OnlyFans.
100%.
I mean,
I would prefer the girl with OnlyFans.
But again, that's a select amount of girls, because majority of the girls, how they are on OnlyFans is what actually what they are in real life, and they're not just choosing to be that girl with one guy.
Yeah.
Did it end? Oh shit, good. Here we go. Oh shit, I'm about to die fucking around. I'm trying to run over here.
Spending resources fast. Already down by a quarter.
I need a ranger. Send to the marker. Grenade for him. Under fire.
Oh, was he laying on the ground? Yeah, I knew it. Didn't see him. Crazy. Didn't see him until it was too late. On that note, I'll be right back. Give me a second, you know what I'm saying? If you on YouTube, yeah. Give me a second. Be right back.
Objective Charlie 1 has been lost. Hostiles have secured Charlie 1. Charlie 2 was just taken by us. Our troops are advancing on Charlie 1. Lost control of Charlie 2.
Hey, what's up, y'all?
located 200 meters away. We're being traveled by the enemy. Push them back. We will lose this fight. I marked an enemy device.
Looking for a tank or something.
Danger located. Tango spotted. 130 meters. Lone Tango.
Come on. Let's go. Oh. There we go. Right in here. Come on. Sheesh. Crazy.
Right on the map. Right mark. Around 50 meters from your position. Moving in quickly. You are making this look easy. Damage on the left. Enemy soldier, mark! Southeast! Disregard that order. Red mark!
There's that other vehicle coming over here somewhere.
Marking threat, on me!
I knew they was up there too.
One of our objectives has been lost.
I think he tried to save me. Somebody's saving me, holy shit. Ooh, the rocket about to lift off. We right underneath it too. Damn. Alright, let's see what we can find. See what videos we got. Look for something funny or something, shit. Damn, I should have went and seen Indiana Jones. It's too late now. Alright, let's check this one out. Hold on. I don't know if I want to watch that shit. It's like 10 minutes, so let me see. What else did I want to see? Hold on. Hey, let's see. What the fuck? Holy smoke. Hold on, this one seemed better. Hold on.
Let's go.
I think the difference is, though, is that for, I'd say almost any woman, if she was so inclined, well, for starters, could certainly get laid pretty much any night she wants.
Never.
But
Correct.
I'd say, to bring it forward even, almost any girl could probably sleep with 2, 3, 4 guys in a night.
Yeah.
Whereas for a guy to be able to do that, you gotta be, I'd say, pretty good looking or have some pretty serious.
Yeah.
I don't think any boy can sleep with any girl. I think some men will totally divergence. Because if you walk, there's so much more if you were a girl, you walked up to a guy on the street. I think you guys did that video one time, and you're like, "Do you want to come have with me?"
They would
would probably be like, "Okay, right now, or, okay, let's go." And then a boy did that, they'd be like,
get away from me.
Yeah.
You freak. Yeah, totally.
Weirdo.
I feel like when it comes to girls can get easily laid, but I think it's harder for girls to find a guy who is willing to have a relationship with her. I feel like for guys, it's more, they have a harder time getting laid, but they have an easier time once they find a girl to get into a relationship.
Erroneous.
Disavow. I disagree.
Exactly.
I mean, I think it's,
Yeah,
I think
fucking
it's,
with that.
I think they both kind of, especially in today, I think one follows the other. If you have difficulty getting laid, you're going to have difficulty getting a relationship.
Right.
If you
I think women have the advantage in both realms, both getting
Definitely.
and getting a relationship. I
don't
think
like
where
to hear
women
that
have
shit, though.
trouble when it comes to getting a relationship, it's getting a relationship from the guy you want.
Yeah.
Well,
That's very
besides that, I also feel like
That's
a
funny.
guy who's getting laid is also a guy who's not really ready to settle down and have a relationship because he's like, oh, I'm getting laid, so I can probably get laid multiple times. Why commit?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. But I feel like for a guy though,
Ladies man.
let's just say you found a girl who is able, you able to get laid with her, right? And you're able to talk. I feel like a lot more girls are actually willing to commit and have a relationship compared to guys. So I feel
Right.
like if a guy is ready and he finds
Talk
a
about
girl who's, willing to sleep with him and just pay him attention, they could potentially build a relationship.
Wait, can you repeat that first part? You think that it's easier sorry, repeat the first part of that?
I forgot.
You said like,
talking about?
you said it's harder. Fuck,
Okay, no,
it slipped my mind
I'll
too.
try to say it. So, for girls, for ladies,
Yeah.
it is easier to get laid. It's
He didn't
easy
say
for
say it
ladies to have
slower. He
sex.
just said say it
It is
deep.
harder for them to find someone who's ready to settle down and have
Oh
a
yeah, I got me some
relationship.
jewelry this time.
Okay.
Okay? For a guy, if you are ready to settle down and have a relationship with, you can find a girl who's ready to sleep with you and have a relationship.
That's true. I feel like.
Where are
I'm not
they
so sure
getting
about
their
that.
information?
Here's why,
I'm not so
Brian.
sure
I
about
think it's a
that.
certain kind of guy.
Well, of course, because majority of the guys probably would not want to settle down if they're willing, if they're able to get laid multiple times, right? Like a guy who is able to get laid every week with a different girl is probably not going to be able, not want to like settle down and stuff like that. But if a guy does want to settle down, he can go find a girlfriend, get laid, and also be able to
What is she
manage
talking
to build a
about? She
relationship with
crazy.
that girl.
She
Because
lost
more
me.
girls are willing to
Have relationships.
have relationships.
Than men.
I agree.
I'm actually not sure if that's true. I think there's plenty of men that are very prepared to have relationships. I just think a lot of women overlook a lot of men.
I also agree.
And I think
probably, yeah.
I think
I do agree.
a lot of women
I do
are
agree.
looking at like a pretty high tier of men and disregarding a
Not even high
large.
Yeah, I was about to say not even high tier. It could be like average guys. Like
It's just
Well, hold on. Are you talking about online dating or IRL? Because
Huh?
that plays a role.
Well, yes, there's certainly differences between online dating
Yeah.
and IRL. But for example, if you look at online dating, which is actually
all
how
these
most people
places-
are actually meeting
Correct.
nowadays, they've released some statistics on this. Certainly differences between online dating
Yeah.
and IRL. But for example, if you look at online dating, which is actually how most people are actually meeting
Right,
nowadays.
nowadays. Weird.
They've released some statistics on this, and I think the majority of relationships originated online. So whether that's a dating app or meeting through Instagram, whatever it may be, Instagram's kind of a dating app. But
Right, it is.
it's not clear to me that men have an easier time getting relationships. Perhaps the top 20%,
1%. No,
top
less than that.
20, top 10% of men.
Holy shit.
They
Oh.
could easily get a relationship, but I think a lot of them don't have the incentive because that category of men, that cohort of men, as you said, it's
Holy shit.
fairly relatively easy for them to get laid. So
So when it comes to online
Holy sh-
dating, I think we have to be a little bit more careful because when you look at online dating, there's actually more men using it
Sure.
compared to women. So there is a very small pool of women who are actually using online dating to find partnership. And
Okay.
typically, those small percentage of women are willing to swipe right to very small percentage of men. So those pool of women actually swipe right to 1% of men, because those 1% of men are considered to be better looking, probably have more, well written down bios and etc. Because again, majority of the time when it comes to online dating, you're judging them off profile, what they look like. So that's why a very small percentage, 1% of men actually get swiped right, and majority of men actually get lost in the online dating, which is true.
Like me in your conversation.
So when it comes to online dating, you have to work on your profile picture. You have to actually work on your bio, because that's what you're based off. But if that doesn't work out, then you should try IRL.
Well, I mean, it depends what dating app, but I mean, I think
majority of them.
Well, like Tinder, I think actually women are pickier when it comes to physical appearance than men are.
Yeah, I'd agree.
Again, but again, when you actually have only the physical attraction to base everything off of course you're gonna choose that.
But I mean, that kind of just reinforces that women are, even though you say women are more desirous of relationships, well, then why do they continue to keep chasing after this like top 5, top 10% of men on the dating apps?
Because they believe they can settle them down.
That they can find someone, that they can change them. Like
But
even women know that, like, a lot of these guys are or whatever the term is.
You would hope so, but I feel like a lot of ladies, especially at the young age, might be a little immature, might have lacking experience when it comes to dating, not really aware of what people really like.
Well, I think a lot of people, and me personally being one of these people.
Into the mic.
I think a lot of females don't realize that they're actually the emotionally unavailable one, which is why they attract emotionally unavailable men. Me being one of the people who had to look myself in the mirror and be like, wow, why is
not the
this
guys,
weird?
right?
Why are things like this coming up? And I'm like, oh shit. Literally, it's because I was the emotionally unavailable one, because I was always like looking for the next best thing, or looking for something else, or intrigued and trying to go find something else, and da-da-da. So yeah.
So you're saying you were looking for something besides a relationship?
Because with an immature mindset, you're constantly looking for the next best thing. Whether that's of a superficial point, where it's like a financial means, where
like,
it's
can I do better?
I mean,
that's a very immature mindset.
I agree. Yeah.
Instead of looking for a person that's going to fit perfectly with your life.
I agree.
And that's why I got out of my 5-year relationship, is because I started looking for the next best thing, even though like I had everything, pretty much.
Fuck. Damn, she let everything go pretty much is what she's saying. That's tough. Man, shit happens though, you know what I'm saying? You gotta pick it up and keep it moving, keep going, But let's go to this next video. We're going straight to this next video real quick. Here we go. It's architecture.
Places which were supposedly to be built in the 1800s, and they're closed now, especially before the Second World War. These tunnels so perfectly built with those, what I'm talking about, and they're closed. Big majority of them, and that's how they would move in the 1800s. These are called leggers. Yeah, whatever. And the buildings, Manhattan and New York was super amazing, awesome in the 1800s because they had the manpower to build all this in such a short period of time. This is supposed to be a bike from the 12th century. So years 1100, the drill. This is from the so-called Deeds of the Romans manuscript in the 13th century. Years 1200. But how do we know? Because we don't know if the years 1200, 1300, Bellenville manuscript, 14th century. We don't know. But let's go to the pyramids. People speak about, this globe, Earth spinning in space, and all the stars are spinning. Yet the pyramids in Egypt, which are not even the greatest stuff in the world, because there's like buildings way bigger, stronger and more amazing, but the stars are the same. They have not moved. So if we are a spinning ball in Earth, a spinning ball with 70% curved water moving in space all the time, evading aliens and other planets, how come the stars over the pyramids are the same over and over again? And people who speak about this in the so-called other videos and YouTubers and stuff, they don't accept you when you speak about level Earth, non-moving Earth.
Everything
level,
balanced?
flat stuff. Hey, these places, they were not built by ancient people in America. And how come we today, with our super technology, we cannot lift this stuff? We cannot change the environment, just get it out of there because it's been there for a long time. I know. Hey, look at the Bagger 293, the one that we use as a human species today. This is the one that was, well, not this one, but a way bigger one, was used by our gods, who are humans, but they're superior to us, just like in the TV series Westworld. But people don't like that. So, yeah, the baggers will give you an idea about how the mining works. So when you see these marvels of nature, naturally speaking, on National Geographic and Discovery and in the world, you know that they're not marvels of nature, but they're exploitation by super machines of the super
Like in
gods, which are
Avatar.
just humans like you and me, but they're superior humans. So you know what I mean?
Terraforming.
So you see the marvels of nature. So now, once you know about the machine, you know how this is created in the marvels of nature. You can even see the levels, and then of course the Titanic trees as well. They will also cut the trees. And you go to these Grand Canyons and places, and it's so amazing how you understand, you know, the layers and how everything can be just done like that in such a sweet way. Exploitation, so amazing. And I don't know why instead of saying the word Michelle, the word Michael comes to my mind, but who cares anyway? Hey,
He's being
look
funny.
at those trees.
Funny.
Trees? They look like trees or something else. Oh, according to people, this was made by lava from the dinosaur period, and it's solidified like that.
Dinosaurs.
Really? I mean, you're welcome to accept whatever fantasy makes you happier. And we speak about the deserts where it's super hot, but how about the
What
places we
the-
call Antarctica, which doesn't exist, and the North Pole, which doesn't exist because it's not north, it's central part. So covered in ice, but they have the same type of like layers of having been exploited by the super amazing machines of the superior humanity. Anyway, just breathe that marvel of nature done naturally on the spinning, in this case curved dust and sand and everything else.
Right.
Look at that, isn't that beautiful? Remember, if you say something about the Bagger 293 machines and exploitation, you're gonna be a conspiracy theorist. How about people are against nuclear activity and uranium? Well, uranium mining,
cap.
keeping uranium
Cap.
mining out of the Grand Canyon. By the way, Grand Canyon, uranium for nuclear, super amazing, massive destruction weapons. You'd think the Grand Canyon, our crown jewel national park in the States, would be protected from uranium contamination.
Right.
Think again. Several uranium mines and hundreds more uranium claims outside park boundaries threaten to permanently pollute the most remarkable gorge in the world. But why do you call it? It's just an exploited place, and it was exploited because of uranium as well. But what do you need uranium for? So the superior humanity we call the gods, do they need uranium for something specific? For weapons? Ban. Oh, this is like on the NBC News. Ban uranium. This was in 2011. Imagine this news came out in 2011, 12 years ago. I was so young and beautiful. Ban on new uranium mines near Grand Canyon extended.
Gotta make a
Industry
run
promised
for it.
jobs. Ranchers, tribes, and environmentalists feared contaminants. But what's underneath regarding with the past of our human gods? And as I say, our human gods, just like in the TV series Westworld and in the movie Divergent and in the stuff that Hollywood gives us. And look at this. From above, you saw all the highways made by machines and space and ships, and airships and with lasers and all that stuff. Oh, and how do you land? Well, you need places where you land with your ships. Who landed there to take all the uranium and all the stuff. Hey, speaking about marvels of nature, created naturally on the spinning 70% curved water of the world. Look at the giant trees, cut mesas. You know, there's lots of them everywhere in the world. If you say that this is not, well, if you speak about cut trees and stuff, people laugh at you all the time. Why do you laugh at me? I just see something that it's more logical to accept than just a marvel of nature. Oh, look at this. Now, this perfectly cut line, as if it was like with laser or like with high pressure water or whatever, this is very simple. The dinosaurs were playing ping pong or bowling with their tails, and then this is what happened. While the earth was spinning with 70% curved water. That's the only explanation. In the middle of nowhere. Be marveled at the marvels of nature. Is it? Or is it something to do with exploitation, with something else? You know, the famous stuff in Saudi Arabia, in this case, isn't that beautiful? How did that even exist in the first place. Are those natural clouds in the background? I know. Look at this. So speaking about melting stuff, and that's easy. You just go with your camel while the Earth is at 150 million kilometers away in space as a globe of fire, and you just do your stuff in the middle of nowhere in the desert, because that's what you do when you're bored and you don't have any Netflix and internet. Hey, people got bored in the desert back in the day. So yeah, they just built stuff in the rocks, because if you say something else, like with technology and with melting, this reminds me of those Star Wars movies. No? So much in the rock. The ships on curved water, and with that stuff there, which looks like a cut mountain, hey, cut tree, and the city built around it. Hey, check this out. You're gonna say, the marvels of nature, exploitation by human activity, and then we just dump everything there, because you need to dump stuff somewhere, right? In dumps. Hey, this is inspiring. You know, they put this there as like marvels of nature, but I see the result of human exploitation of the land and what's left. Is this natural, or is this because of the Bagger 293 type of godly machines of a superior humanity that have been there all the time, all along? Look at this, so beautiful. You go there and you scream because you need water and you need shade and you need everything else. Egypt. I thought this was interesting to put it there because, you know, all the perfectly cut stones, and even the mountain there in the background is not even a mountain, it looks like cut. So cut. Look at the picture of a pyramid back in the day when everything around it was just dust and sand and everything, you know. Because people for like 3,000 years, they didn't do anything. They just... This is more modern. Do you want to see something modern about this? So you get into the modern mentality of modern machines, of modern technology. Wait a minute, where's the history of ancient Egypt? And speaking about, because, you know, we see all these lands in the deserts, but a white desert where you have like lots of snow and ice, like what we call Antarctica. Look at this. So you compare the places where there's no snow and no ice, and you say, okay, I can understand that this is exploited terrain. Lots of death there, you know. But then here it's the same, just covered with snow and ice. So let's go in a straight line. No, because according to the Gleason map, there's no sun and there's minus 90 degrees Celsius temperatures, and that's it. And let's go to the North Pole, but there's no north, it's just central, because that's how the compass works. Hey, anyway, okay, that's so beautiful. You see the layers of exploitation of human technology, but what humanity?
Got him now.
Let's go. Let's enjoy. Remember. I'm gonna go back to.
He said, remember.
How do you even create this in the first place? And the spinning curvature of the Earth spinning at 1,000 miles per hour doesn't affect. Like, they look so at super balance. Let's go to the pyramid stuff, because it was like
super balance.
This one. So the stars are the same, over and over again. You know, they speak on these conspiracy websites about Orion and stuff, and being at all the stars being aligned at the same point, super mathematical stuff. But then you say, hey, the Earth doesn't move and there's no curvature, and they laugh at you and they ban you, and nobody wants to be your friend. See you next time.
yeah, that shit's funny though. But yeah, hey man, I'm gonna probably get up out of here too, man. Shit. Actually, let's finish this round real quick, and then we'll get up out of here. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see. Let's play it by ear. How about that? Right now, I got some shit I gotta do, but let me see, what time is it? 2 o'clock? Yeah, might as well. Holy shit. Got 75 more lives left. I'm looking for something. Will I find it? We don't know. But yeah, research water, fire, air, wavelengths, electricity, you know what I'm saying? And you'll find out what you're looking for.
We are hitting Bravo 1.
I don't see nothing interesting, so. Other than like girls.
We're getting short on troops. We must coordinate our attacks or a retreat is imminent.
Actually, let's hear this one. This one was intriguing a little bit, so let's hear this one. I bet. Press the wrong one.
What are your thoughts on women who use retroactive consent?
Okay, that's a doozy. Basically, okay, what
Yeah, how would you
hello.
define it? Yeah.
I mean, basically, I think what he's getting at is a woman consents and then later she regrets it. Either the guy was a jerk or there was some social fallout from hooking up with the guy, so she's trying to... So she consented in the moment, but then she regrets it, or she's vindictive because whatever, the guy didn't want to keep seeing her, whatever it may be.
I mean, alcohol and other things could be a
I was about to
factor.
say, as long as she's sober, if she's consenting while she's sober, then going back on that, at that point,
talking about, bro.
You can
Take
rip consent
accountability.
away while in the action. Absolutely. If you say yes and then you don't like it and you say no, they should stop.
Yes.
But after you've already done it and then weeks, years, months go by, and then you're like, no, they did this and I didn't want it to happen. Like,
I think
I
the only,
retract my
the only
consent,
factor
then-
that changes that is age. That's it.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Because an immature, if the brain is not fully developed and you
Huh?
think you want it, if
Wait.
the
Sorry,
What's
go
that
ahead.
have to do with anything?
if the brain is not fully developed, if it's a younger, like let's say it's a young girl or something, and there's an older man trying to basically hook up with her, and
Oh, here we go.
she's into it, and your
It's
brain
crazy.
isn't fully. What's the
Are
age?
you talking? You're talking about an adult woman, right?
No, a younger
So the brain
woman
typically
and a
develops-
younger
When you
woman.
say woman, that
doesn't
means
matter.
adult.
It doesn't
So you're
matter.
saying 18 and over. So you're saying like a 19-year-old who's dating like a 27-year-old?
It doesn't matter. I think whatever, and I don't
doesn't
have
matter.
the exact age, but there's
It's
an age where
25.
25 where
Yeah.
So women under 25 can't consent to sex? Is
no,
that?
I think I
crazy.
think that
Hot
legally,
take.
if they're still consenting to it, legally, if they feel, let's say like years down the line, they're like, why am I feeling some sort of emotion around this interaction with this person? I hooked up with this
What?
person. Why do I feel
Stop
weird
the
about
cap.
it? It feels yucky. It's because typically when you're under the age of 25, your brain isn't fully developed. Therefore, you may
This
have
shit's
felt a
crazy.
certain way in that moment, but as you grow older and your mindset changes and you have a mature brain, you can actually feel a different way.
Well,
Wow.
you can feel a different way,
But it's legally still legal. Like
Take
you
accountability.
yes.
you get what I'm saying? But that's the only factor that I feel would change it.
They say
Yeah, but I
women
mean,
are
So is
you're,
your-
smarter,
hold on,
faster
hold on.
than
I mean,
guys.
you're making it about
What are you
age, but
talking
isn't it
about?
plausible that someone could hook up with someone and have been totally into it, and then maybe they date for 3 months, everything's totally chill, but then there's some gnarly breakup, and then you obviously regret having
Now
been
you wanna
involved
take
with this
the
person
consent.
I'm
because
just
there was
going
some.
based on my own experience, so I'm very blunt and
So
straightforward.
you did like a 70-year-old when you were
no.
21
So
or
I
what?
was
Hey.
I want to say 18 or
crazy.
19, and I didn't have sex with the person at all.
Okay.
But I was still legal. But the person was
Okay.
40s or something, and we made out and stuff like that. And
Okay.
I was completely fine. I was like, wow, this is so great. Like at the time, like he's so like
That's funny.
da-da-da. And then years later, I was like, wow, why am I like crying? Why am I crying around this situation? Why does it like feel yucky and feel weird? And I'm like, and I did research, and I realized that the brain is fully whatever
they
done
are
developing at
crazy.
25. And I'm like, why am I feeling so emotional around this? You know, when I did consent
take
to it and I did
accountability.
feel okay at the time,
Right.
but I do feel like I was taken advantage of, but this doesn't make sense because I was okay with it. And so then I had to look at the facts and look at science, and I'm like, maybe that's why. So that's all I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sitting here and saying that's
Some bullshit, damn, basically.
correct or incorrect, but I'm just kind of giving my experience.
Right. Okay.
Okay.
Fine.
But
He's out.
you years later felt uncomfortable by the situation.
Correct.
Okay. I mean, you're entitled to feel uncomfortable
Yeah.
with the situation down the road. I mean, his question was something very specific when it comes to retroactive.
Exactly.
I mean, that'd be like you basically like down the road there was consent in the moment, but like for whatever reason you retroactively. Okay. Anyways, let's move on.
But that's
from
the
that,
same
but-
thing, right?
Well, I mean,
It's saying
Kind
like,
of, I
because I
guess,
don't feel
but-
like, I do feel like in a sense I was taken advantage of because I was so
because you
young.
made out with an older dude.
I was
that you
18 years
wanted to?
old and I was so young, and this guy me. He knew what he was saying. He knew what he needed to do to make me feel some type of way. I do feel like I was
At 19?
at 18 years old. I do feel like I was groomed in a sense. And
Wow.
because it doesn't make sense that I would feel so emotional about that situation. Like, why?
But I mean, grooming usually is like in the context of like
okay, well let me
children.
Let me help you understand this situation more. I was getting into modeling. He's a photographer.
Okay.
He's has a high status in that area.
So this is like casting couch shit.
So it's like, well, it's not.
No, but it was like a casting couch.
But it's like he took
that's where the term came.
Power in a sense. But I consented. So like I can't sit here and take it back because legally speaking, it was legal, right? But I feel funky about it. So what could be the common denominator or the factor that is creating that?
I mean, I suppose
it's my age. Maybe my brain's not fully developed, and like, so that's just a personal experience. And I'm like, because if you think about it, what else would it be? That's weird. Why am I feeling like?
Well, I don't think. I mean, if he
didn't fully like, I wasn't in my. I feel like it wasn't like.
Well, you consented.
Right, but like I wasn't.
I think you're not wrong for feeling if he was using the fact that he's this established photographer and he was perhaps misleading you. Like he was like, oh, come hang out because I want to shoot with you. And then he starts like hitting on you. I think that's kind of scummy.
But now at this age though, and like and maybe it's not even an age
But I don't know
thing.
if he did that.
Maybe it's not even an age thing, but now looking back at it, like
you might have
I
threw
don't
yourself
feel
at him.
like I was the person I am today would have made that decision. And so maybe it's age.
So you think the age of consent should be increased?
No, I'm not trying to debate any of that. I'm just telling you my personal
Are you saying that women shouldn't vote until 25?
Oh, hell no.
Wow, Julia, that's
Listen,
really sexist of you.
I know I came here with that is it beret? I came here with that beret, but like I'm not on that team currently.
Wow. Yo, everybody in the chat say that Julia is a raging misogynist. How dare you want to rage the age that women can vote at to 25? You should run as a politician, and that's your platform.
Oh
Women can only vote. Yeah, okay. Okay, what?
All right, actually, we are gonna play a little, probably more Battlefield. I just thought about it. But yeah. Let me yeah, we're gonna play Battlefield real quick. All right. We're gonna have this in the background for a minute just so I can watch it. I wanna see what it looks like. It looks cool. Not bad. Damn. That's how they put out fires. Total Recall. Hey. What kind of gadget is that? Oh. They had all the cool stuff back then. Sheesh, they was living it up. Now, let me try to get a couple kills, man. I should have got the engineer. course, I went right when he backed up. Airships. Yeah. We just waiting for them to get here. Matter of fact, fuck it. Turn this shit up a little bit for a couple minutes. I'm finna switch characters after this. I need the other guy for this. Get in this tank. Fuck it. Oh, I can't get in the tank? It's already filled up? Damn. Going down low key. Knock this thing up, bro. Back this thing up, bro. Sheesh. This dude driving this thing, man. He's smart with it. I'm gonna stay with this tank guy for a minute. Look at that, man. They was playing racquetball in the sky. How you do that? Uh-oh, we out. My dog. My dog came home. Hey. Hey. Motherfucker almost got me. Damn, look at that. Fucking helicopter. My dog came home. Hey. I just threw some C4 over there. Turned the corner and shit. Hey. Come on. Ducked off. Ducked off. Yeah. Hey, alright. Alright. Hey! Bitch! Had to reload. Man, I'm always spinning. I'm just playing. Spinning, spinning, spinning. We spinning a block on Battlefield one more time. Fuck it. Hey, Hey, somebody come revive me, man. Sheesh. Don't let me die. Alright, it looked like we got pushed back. Fuck. Let me get up in here. One-handed, one-handed. Alright.
Spotted a hostile. 250 meters. Occupying an objective. Hostile on the map.
Like freaking paintball shooting.
Objective captured and secured. I need an armored vehicle at that position.
We'll go. The vehicle's on its way.
Keep any hostile. Enemy helo spotted. 200 meters.
One of our objectives has been lost. Holy. Come on.
Hostile helo located. 200 meters.
Got him.
Enemy helo on my mark.
Come on.
Hostile helicopter.
How the fuck am I getting killed?
Grenade! They're all over the sector. Fall back. We'll mount a new defense.
23. What the fuck was that dude hitting me with?
Marking enemy helo. 50 meters from my position.
I gotta get a fucking rocket.
Package ready. Call if you need support.
To the mark! We'll try to hold the sector. Russians on their way. Objective set. Enemy is down!
God. Hey! Fish! No good place to be.
We have wounded!
Okay. God, I missed. I knew they were coming too.
Russians are attacking one of our objectives.
Yeah, but on that note, I'ma holler at y'all motherfuckers later. Peace, man.